Hi, I'm Jan Doyle. Welcome to Classroom Connections. I am so excited about today's guest. You're going to recognize her as soon as she comes on screen. This woman is also a host here at BCTV. She has become such a good friend from her initial introduction to the BCT family. I'd like to welcome Sarah Miles to this show. Welcome. I am so happy to have you here on so many levels. I remember when you first came in and your little head was out the door, and you came in, and I'm thinking, who is this woman? And so that's exactly what you did. And then you've become such a good friend, and I treasure our friendship.
I do too.
And then, now I am older than you are, and I'm supposed to be wiser and older, but you taught me something that I just felt had to be shared with the viewing audience.
I'm glad.
You taught me about couponing.
Yay!
And I knew I had it when I was at a local food store,
Right.
and I had my notebook out, and a woman came up to me and asked me about my system.
And that was it.
And then I knew you had to be on the show, because I can't take credit for your system.
Thank you.
So now, Sarah, I'm going to call you and dub you the coupon queen, because you are. You're the queen.
I'd like to.
Yeah, you got the wave down. You're the queen
Queen,
of coupon.
I am a coupon queen. It's official.
It's official.
I finally have a tiara.
You finally have one.
Yeah, this is great because when I grew up, I had a friend that was a real beauty queen, and now I have one. I was comic relief, and she was the real beauty queen. I have one.
You have one, and it's
And I'm
yours.
going to tell her. Thank you. And I think now you're a coupon queen, and I want you to have this one.
Well,
Because
thank you.
If you've been stopped,
I've been stopped.
you're official.
Now, it would be fun if we went food shopping together and we were. That would be so much fun.
They definitely stopped.
And I don't want to tell the audience, but the director in the control room has one too, and
That's
it looks
right.
it looks particularly good with his beard.
He's very handsome with his tiara.
He's very,
And
very.
he's secure enough to wear it.
He's very secure. So let's just get on the show.
Okay.
So now you taught me how to save money, and I'm so sorry.
How much have you saved?
I didn't keep a total track, but every time I go to the grocery store, I save at least half of my grocery bill.
That's excellent.
And that's 50-60%.
Amazing.
And it's like you work so hard for your money, and it's so easy to flitter it away
I know.
because you're so busy. I wish I knew this before.
Me too.
And so now what you did is you started. Let's just go. I used to do this, and it just didn't work for me. Explain
Okay.
how you started.
I started when I got married. My husband already did it, and he had them all, clipped and in his wallet and in the truck and in this car and all over the place in a drawer here and there. And I thought, well, I'll never remember to grab that. So I went to the dollar store. Any dollar store will do. Got one of these little guys here. We've all seen them. And this one is a really good one because it has a lot of compartments. But the one I started with was too small, and then I went back and got a second one. Outgrew that, and then I went to a binder like yours, and then that exploded. So then I had to go to this little baby here. This is my binder.
Well, this is amazing. Now, why do you coupon? What's the bottom line for couponing?
I think why not coupon? Really, because right now the economy has been doing badly, and we all know that, and we're all feeling it, and healthcare has gone up, and we really were trying to make our dollars go further. And everything changed for me in my life, and I needed to do this. Absolutely, in order to make the dollar go further. So I went to Staples. And of course, I used a coupon. They always have those. You sign up for the rewards and you recycle. I recycle my ink cartridges, and then I get the rewards, and they give you a credit, and they mail you a check every once in a while, and you take that and you combine your coupons. And I went in and I got this binder. I got 2 of them. And
I love this binder.
See?
First of all, I love it because it's easy to bring into the store. Do you bring that into the store with you?
I do, and they see you come in and they go, here she comes. Here she comes, and it's got the thing that you wear. You put it on your shoulder because if your hands are full carrying, you know, you can do this. You can carry it like a briefcase. And I put it in I put my purse in the cart, and then I put this on top. Boom.
That's exactly what I do with my
Is that what you
notebook.
do? Because that's what, you know, I need a table.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
Open it up, but first, this part comes off, you know, and if I don't want to carry that because it gets heavy, and then I have my coupon, you know, you have your compartments in here, extra things, and then I have my child-safe scissors, and then I have my mini stapler.
And you'll explain what we're doing with that in a little bit.
Yes, my calculator if I'm in the store when I just can't figure it out. I always have a pen and, at least a paper clip handy.
Now, I just have to say something.
What's that?
From the point of view of organization.
Yes.
When you have this at home, you know where everything is.
Absolutely.
You don't have to run around in 5 different directions to find, oh, what did I do with the scissors?
Right.
Where's the calculator?
It's
Where's
always
this?
there.
It's always in here.
Yes.
And that's a good hint for anybody
Right.
for homework to couponing. So that's an excellent idea. So that's first of all, you're starting off easing the frustration of looking for your supplies. And you can't miss this if you're looking for where it is. That's why this
know.
kind of color is really, really good.
It is, and you know, I grab and go, and I throw it in the car. You know, I'm rough with this thing, and it lasts. And if you can't afford to get a binder, you know, I think I spent $12 or something. Then
With your
used a coupon
yeah.
and then another discount. But if you can use Ziploc baggies if you have to start out, and they're clear and see-through, you can see how that would look in a Ziploc baggie.
Well, I think that's an interesting idea. You don't have to start with the deluxe model. I know I didn't.
I didn't
I
either.
started with something like this, but I found it soon annoying. And the annoying part for me is I couldn't see my
know.
coupons.
I know.
And I'm more visual,
Well,
and
you're
I
a pro.
need to see it.
Yeah, you're a pro now. I mean,
so
your binder is.
But other people might not be bothered by that. Other people might not need the visual.
I don't know.
So-
I found it really hard to dig in this. If I'm in an aisle and I'm looking at product and I need a Del Monte or Libby's or whatever the name of that product is, I can't go squirreling around and I can't see it. I need to see it. And that's the point that you're making is here in a plastic protector, you can see it. It's face up. I can see everything, see? And for me, you know, when you get to this point, you've got to have it this way. You know, you can see.
All right, so show us your system. Start at the beginning.
Well, I have everything from household goods in the back, batteries, light bulbs, pet supplies.
Well, let's just start. Okay, so go back to the front.
Back to the front.
So now I'm noticing that you have some of your coupons here.
Yes.
But you have it organized by category.
I have it organized by category, but I have a top page so that when I'm in the store, what I do is I prepare my shop before I go. I'll spend 2 days cutting coupons from the newspaper or the internet. I gather them up. I make a list. I know exactly what I'm going in with, and I just walk down and grab and go. I don't do it while I'm in the store. I prepared before.
Well, you know, that's a really good point. These aren't current, and when the show airs, these won't be current. But I have,
Right.
I thought I had a big Y in here too. Here it is. Whatever store you go to,
Right.
what do you say about using the circulars?
Well, you're going to get those. You're going to get them in the paper or you get them in the mail. Different days sometimes, depending on which paper you get. And if you get the Shoreline Times, they also have a coupon insert that's going to look, you know, everybody's familiar with us. Smart Source, Red Plum, these are what you get. If you have neighbors that you don't use them, you can ask them to give them to you, a family member.
Now that's a really good point. Neighbors might not use them.
And they'll
they
give them
might
to you.
after this show.
They might.
But so you can get you can get extra coupons from your neighbors.
Yes, and then you take those coupons in here.
Well, that's the interesting thing. You can take these coupons and
Yes.
use them, and you can see what's on sale.
Yes.
And you know what I've discovered?
What?
Many of the coupons that I clip go with the sale. So not only do I get the
Yes.
sale item,
Yes.
I get money off the sale item.
With a manufacturer coupon.
manufacturer coupon. That's the word I was missing.
And that's the colored one, the glossy one that looks like
do you
it
know
comes
how
in the paper.
exciting that is?
Yes, I do. It's like it's like playing match game.
It
You're a little
is,
kid.
and to think that I spent years because I always felt I was too busy. And you can do this in front of the TV set.
Yes.
You can get your children involved.
Absolutely.
You can keep a separate list of how much money you
Oh, it's fun.
save. And it's so good knowing your dollar is going so much further.
You can even have a party once a month for friends and say, come on, we'll open a bottle of wine, we're going to coupon together, and the things that I don't use, I'm going to give to you because I can't use them. Or you have a family member that can only eat certain things, you give it to them for that. And
Well, you just said something very, very good. Only use coupons that you can use.
buy what you need.
Yeah, don't
No.
you buy stuff just because there's a coupon.
No, then you're not saving anything.
No, and
if you have
just-
to go out and buy all this just to start, don't do that. Use what you have. I'm using a box.
Now I thought that was
This is my
very
coupon tray.
That's so interesting. Hand that to me
Okay,
so we
it's
can make sure
heavy.
it's on camera. So now here she comes in and we've been talking on the phone and she says she has a coupon tray.
That's it.
So I think tray.
Yeah.
And she comes in with a box top.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be
No,
fancy.
no.
It serves the purpose. There's nothing. Now the part of me that likes to sew and craft,
You'd probably do something pretty.
you could put fabric on this. You could, if you really wanted to,
Yes.
you could take out old coupons and decoupage it on. You can have a lot of fun.
That would be cute.
Wouldn't that be cute? Put like different ads on here, decoupage it, and go to town. But people, you don't look like you're going to. But that would be a fun craft project for the family.
What gave it away? I don't know. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But you could do that. But you could. But so you don't have to. It doesn't have to cost money.
No. And, if you're spending money again to save money, then that's really going against your working across purposes. But anyway, when I go to the store, I start and I
just
have
wanna
them all
hold
clipped.
back.
Oh,
You
what?
don't like the idea of decoupaging it?
If you want to make one for me,
Okay, fine.
I'll let you.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because I'm a coupon queen. I start and then I have them all clipped to go, and
Well, let's
I
just-
put them in the front.
Before we go there, so you can get coupons from neighbors. You
Yes.
can get but where else can you get the Sunday paper inexpensively?
Dollar Tree.
I was shocked when tell me about
Who
this.
doesn't love Dollar Tree in Branford? It's one of my favorite stores. I love shopping locally. I do all my local shopping. They get used to seeing you in there, and they're all very
Do
helpful.
they say, "Oh my God, here she comes"?
Probably.
Okay, so tell me about the Dollar Tree and the coupons.
They're helpful. You have to go and visit the website of the stores. You need to call. If you're going to go in and clean off their shelves, it's impolite. You need to call the manager and say, I'm going to come in and buy a case. If there's no more left, please make sure you have enough in stock. Don't go in there and clean out their shelves, because then the other buyers don't have anything to buy, and they might need
very,
it.
very kind.
Yeah, it's rude.
But what about the coupons on Saturday?
You can go to, the boxes that are outside Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's where you buy the paper and you stick in the coin and stick the button and
Yes.
you open the front door. You can buy your paper there. On Saturday afternoon, they have the early edition, the early Sunday paper on Saturday afternoon. So like around 1 o'clock. You can go in and buy that. And you can look and see what coupons you're getting, and that's where you get, your Smart Source. That's where you get one of these. And then you go through and you see what you're getting for the week, and you check out this. And I used to go, it took hours. Let me save you 3 hours. Go to a website that does this for you. You can look it up by CVS, by Stop and Shop, by ShopRite, and they'll tell you what's on sale, what matches what coupon, and the dates. One of them would be, one of those sites is WeUseCoupons.com.
Okay.
The guy that did that site was on that show, Extreme Couponing.
WeUseCoupons.com, and that will match up coupons with this. Oh, God. that
Save
is
4
time.
hours, because this is work. I'm saving you time, because if you're saving money and you don't have time and you're working, you don't have time to do all this. It's really hard. So you want to use websites like that. There's a bunch of them. Coupon Moms, different things like
You know what? I bet if you Google couponing, you'll be all set. All
Yes,
right.
yes. And then you sign up and they start mailing you things.
Of course,
But
I'm just writing this down as
Yeah.
we speak. All right. So now you go and you can get on Saturday. At the dollar store you can get
you can
Sunday's
also,
paper.
You can get it in the box, like I said. And then if you want more and you don't want to spend twice as much in the box, I think sometimes it's $1.75 or $2 to pay for one paper.
Yes.
And you need to conserve money and times are tough. You go up to Dollar Tree and they sell them on Sunday morning for $1. dollar store. My husband always laughs at me because I come home and I say, I got this for $1 at the dollar store. And he goes, well, that would make sense. Like, thanks, hon. Thank you. That's not my point.
Never occurred to me.
But they
All
use
right.
coupons there too. But you can't abuse the system. You have to work with the store and go per store, CVS, Dollar Tree, Big White, find out what their policies are, don't abuse it, and then work with them, and they will help you.
Good to know. So now you got your coupons, or
Yes.
and you cut them out.
I've cut 'em out.
I'm noticing you're a little behind.
I don't need anything. I'm all stocked up.
Well, we had this conversation beforehand.
buy anything.
I'm all stocked up too.
I know, because you're the best.
And so, because you taught me, I don't need anything,
No.
and so there's no point in buying when you don't need it.
Don't roll the truck and waste the gas if you don't need product.
Okay, so now how do you organize it in here?
I would clip them together with a little thing and I'd put them in the front, in the bottom. And as I go through the aisle, I say, I've got this can of beans, put it in my cart. I'm getting 10 of those. Here's my coupons. I put those up here for the cash register person. That's done. And I go one at a time. And I just travel through. And then while you're going through, you find other things. You might see something on the clearance shelf. That's also a good spot. We've talked about that. A lot of people go to the back of the stores. Every store just about has a clearance shelf.
Yes,
You can
yes,
use coupons
yes,
on those
yes,
items
yes.
too.
Now I want to talk about these holders. Now that's how I went from this
To this.
to my notebook, because
Right. Let's see yours.
I was at the clearance section in Staples, and at the end of this clearance section,
Right.
they had
Oh, wow.
these on sale
Oh, that's great.
for like 10 or 20 sheets for $1.
Wow.
Do you know how excited I got?
That's a huge discount because I had to pay more than that.
Huge. But the lady that accosted me at the food store and asked me about my system,
She was excited.
She commented on she used baseball cards insert.
That's what I've used. Now, well, this is good for the front, because the reason you want this, where's the side that opens? This is where you put the long ones. And you get them ready for the register so that you have them to hand the person. And sometimes they say, can I swipe your card? You swipe the card, and then they want the coupons up front, or they don't. You have to ask the register person. Sometimes they call a manager, and you always want to work with them. And if they say, well, this won't go through, can you ask a manager and see if they'll do it for me? Most times they say yes.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
and then the baseball cards look like this. So you see
So it's what you remember your baseball cards, that
9
size.
on a page.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I have a 4 on a page. It's all different ones. And then I just move them around, and I have everything organized like you had told me you wanted to go see. I have different pockets that are single, milk, veggie, coffee, protein, turkey. It just goes on and on. Canned broth, condiments, peanut butter and jam, olive oil, pastas, rice, breads, muffins. I mean, every possible category. Then I move into personal supplies, household beauty, first aid, makeup, deodorant, shaving. It goes on and
Do
on
you
and
use
on.
deodorant?
I don't sweat. Of course I use deodorant. I just don't pay for it. Never. I get most of the stuff free.
Now, how do you get it free?
If you match carefully and you plan for the sale and you watch, you sign up to those sites and you'll figure this out as time goes by. It's cyclical. And I love Big Y. I know they're going to have their buy one, get two. I wait for the sale. And then I match the coupons, I hold on, I check the sites, I read, and I just won't roll the vehicle out and waste the gas unless I know I'm getting something. You want to save a certain percent every time you go. And it ends up being, when we first started this, we would have like 7 carts. 7 carts lined up. It was like a train. And, people would stare, and it was kind of funny. And they thought, boy, these eccentric people are coming through here. What on earth are they doing? And most times people want to watch, and they'll come and hang out by the checkout to see how much you save. We used to save 83% to 100, and even make money.
Oh my God.
And now they caught on with that show, Extreme Couponers. It kind of changed things. And now I'm saving more like 50 to 70, and sometimes 35 to 55, because things are different now. It's just the way it is. But
when you can save that kind of money, 35 to 50%,
Yeah.
and depending on, I've seen people in front of me, especially at holiday times, they have orders of $400 or $500 for food bills.
I know.
And if they, and so I would never have that just to begin with, because I don't have a family like that. But if they juxtapose their buying with couponing, they could save. Why not take that extra $250 and put it on something else?
well, Christmas gifts,
Yes.
birthday presents.
Yes, savings.
I know.
Last month I was thrilled. I was able to move money from my checking into my savings because, as you know, and almost everybody in the state of Connecticut knows, I want to buy a house.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
I have a condo, but I want a house.
You want a house.
And I'm not going to get it unless I make some primary changes.
Sacrifices.
But it's not, it's sacrifices, but it's just such a better way to shop.
Well, there are other things you can do too. I use Ebates.
Now, what are Ebates exactly?
I know everyone has seen that commercial. It comes on regularly. The girl says, "I get paid to shop online," and she uses Ebates.
You sound just like her.
She probably does sound just like that. You sign up, and I think they give you a $5 bonus to sign up. And you go in, you start your account, you just put your basic name and your address, and you start shopping online. And they have emails that come to your inbox, and it tells you what's on sale, and sometimes it's double cash back. So what you get is you log in for the day, you go through their portal, you go to Kohl's or Amazon or Sears or Lowe's or Home Depot, whatever store you're shopping, you go through their portal and you get a % back. And if you combine that with a Discover card giving you 5% back plus double cash back of 20%, like ebags.com had 20% cash back for Cyber Monday and extended it after Thanksgiving, you start to go, "Ooh, I've got this %," and then I add it with that, and then "Oh, this has free shipping." Free shipping is huge.
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 Omaha steaks, you know how much I love Omaha beef.
I do know that, and I have to tell you, I was always leery about it. And then I was watching Good Morning America, and they have steals and deals.
Yes.
And for a third of the normal price, a third,
Huge.
you could get, and it just came today. I can't tell you how thrilled I am because my freezer is full now.
Yeah.
And you talk about, I don't have the stress of, even though there's not a lot of people in my family, I can just go down and pull, and I've saved so much money.
You didn't have to pay for gas.
Didn't have to
You
do
didn't
that.
spend a day at the store or 2 days doing this. So if you can have different ways of shopping. Even Amazon. Amazon has electronic coupons on their site. You go to Amazon.com and you log in. You can sign up for Amazon Prime. You get the 2-day free shipping. You pay 1 yearly fee. You get free Kindle, I think, and over 41,000 streaming and movies for free. And you also can do their deals, their outlet, and their coupons. You just click the coupons.
I have to tell you,
It's amazing.
I have to tell you, you've changed my life with shopping.
Thank you. That's great.
Besides being a good friend, you were just constantly showing me this, and my book is different than yours, and I'm thinking of changing it. But what I do is I go by when they expire, and I also have to have a page in between,
Right, I see you
because
like
I find
that.
it very annoying to see through the page.
See, I like to see. You don't like that, huh?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's too cluttered for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I like to have a page in between, and actually I didn't do it here because now I can't really see as well. But I
Right.
also do it by when they're due. So these are my coupons for the month of December.
Do you go through and clean them out?
I do,
Okay.
but I'm also realizing after seeing your book here in my book, I think I would do better because I found a coupon that I could have used a couple of days ago. I needed half and half, and I'm seeing that I would have done better if I had done it by product. So that'll be my next job, is to go
Yeah.
by product.
You'll probably change it many times as you go and keep changing it.
Well, that's a really good point, as it evolves. So we don't have very much time left, but so let's just say a person is brand new to couponing.
Yes.
What would be the first step that they should do that you recommend?
Ask your family and your neighbors for the coupons they're not using. Get as many free ones as you can. Lay them out on a counter, match them up, staple them together, and then cut them out so that you're cutting once.
Ah.
So if you have 10 sheets of the same, staple the 4 corners together, and then you're cutting one time, and you have 10 coupons clipped together. Then you go buy 10 cans with 10 coupons and it's free, if it's, you know, an item that's free. And I would say also go through your circular and say, oh, what's $1? Because most of these are $1 or less. Here's $1 off to Chico pasta, so I'm going to look for that. Oh, $1. I'm looking for anything that's $1, and then I look at that. I circle it and go through really quick, and I look for that thing that's $1, and then you know that's free. Do it very quickly, be brief, because you'll lose hours if you get lost in these flyers. Then use the sites. We use coupons.com and go and look by store, and then they have coupons there. You can search by the coupon item or peanut butter or tuna, and then it comes up. You can print it there. They'll only give you so many. But those are the best things I can tell you. And take the time, do it in advance, a day or two before. Get people in your family to help you. And try to save money that way. Don't go out and spend in order to save. Use what you have, like you've done.
Use what you have,
Yes.
and as you feel a
Yes.
need, use the plastic baggies to start with. And I know you have a video on YouTube. How do
Yes.
people get to that video?
They can go to youtube.com and look up the Spotlight on BCTV, and I do some consumer reviews on PamFax, which is an e-fax system I tried out, very, very economical. Also Omaha Steak, and also Ebates. And they can log in and get a link and go in and sign up, and they'll get a $10 gift card if they want to do that.
Excellent.
For free. Free is good.
Free is good.
We like free.
Sarah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
Look
me.
for Sarah's show in the BCTV program schedule. She's called In the Spotlight.
The Spotlight.
And you'll notice it because it has a spotlight right
Yes.
there. Very, very appropriate. And Sarah, thank you so much for coming on Classroom
Jan,
Connections.
thank you for having me. You're my dear friend. You
You
know I
are
love
my-
you.
I love you
and
more.
I'm really honored that you asked me to come. So
Thank you. Thank you.
It's great being
If you
here.
have any questions you'd like, you can direct them directly to Sarah through her BCTV, or you can always email me at classroomconnections365.com or jmdteach@comcast.net. Thank you so much.